Hello?
So I should have drove down here. Shit.
I said it was past the rent. I was about where you get him a bath, man. I thought you were taking both of you to the bathroom.
Where did you go to school right here?
All right. There we go.
Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Arkansas's offense will get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
To throw, it's Daniels. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off.
Let's go.
They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air. The defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff from the shotgun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. Caught in the backfield. It's Haas. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming. Motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. Down he goes. A sack.
Man, I can't believe that. They bring the blitz on third down and long, but give them credit. It works out perfectly. They bring the pressure, and it pays off.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. On the ground, it's James. They tackle him about the 14.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looking for the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play in that corner.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Oh. Okay.
Guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction of where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the key play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Nice grab. It's Dickey. Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. The quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Now it's third and short with the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Escapes the sack. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
goes through, so it's 7-3. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First down, they're going to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Intercepted, picked off on the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a big 6 last time out here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Bringing pressure.
Oh, bullshit.
Complete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The play fake, he'll with the catch, it's McClellan. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up the first down.
How did you get so?
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every year.
There we go.
Intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, but he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Green. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down now.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass is intercepted.
Terrible. Wow.
Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down.
Should be on the counter.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Close to the tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll fling this one
Deep
down the middle.
That's
the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Holy man, we got that put in. So
He was able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Important second down play coming up.
Yo.
Run it from the gun. Powering through. He'll pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
We'll convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. He stays alive. He's moving out of the pocket. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits.
He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Takes a shot. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back in motion now. Quick throw to the left side, and he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This one is right through.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Finds an open target on the left side. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's 2nd.
Why you ain't go for the pick?
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. To the left side, but incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Rips off a big gain. All the way to the plus 43-yard line. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught on the outside. It's Casper. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receivers.
They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Daniels. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving a multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, I mean, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Using his legs, it's Russell. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And that is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build on a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defensive coordinator has spent all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Well, you try to let me get over there. I don't give a damn about that back seven. I was on him. I should have been able to move.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as intended, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback still with the football. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
In the clear at the 25. Ball carrier running through tackles. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Bringing it out, it's James. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. It's a short return. They make the tackle at 25. Well, no way to really spin it. This is not the result they were looking for. And Kirk, you know how fans are. Some are going to be panicking. Others are going to be writing this team up.